Good afternoon, students. My name is Shravan and I am a verbal faculty at the Manya Princeton Review at Miapur Center. Today we are going to discuss about GRE. As you all know, GRE stands for Graduate Record Examination. And it is an entrance examination to a master's or PhD program abroad. It is conducted by an organization called the ETS, which is the acronym for Educational Testing Services. And this conducts the GRE examination all across the world. Today we are going to learn something about GRE. Before I ask you something about GRE, can you tell me why a student must take GRE? Anyone? Students? Why must a student take GRE? Why? Right? So, GRE ensures that we have a standardized universal examination. What is a standardized universal examination? For instance, let us say there is a student A who is from Beijing, China, and another student B who is from Delhi, India. Is it possible for us to compare the merit of each of the students? It's a no, because the countries are different, the cultures are different, the systems of education are different. So the aptitude and attitudes of the students will also be inevitably different. So since we can't compare them, we need an examination such as the GRE to help us ensure that both of them are on equal footing. With the help of GRE, we can ensure that at least in the first round, we can sift through the many aspirants who apply for the prestigious colleges and then have a robust review of the remaining top students and have a holistic view of their performance. Any other reason why we need to give GRE? Students, anyone? Why must a student give GRE? Right. GRE is a magnet to attract bright students. In the sense that all the universities put up a high GRE score, a verbal high score and a math high score to ensure that the incoming students are really bright. Well, in their opinion of the universities, they tend to feel that a high GRE score implies a high IQ and a high potential for future success. It's not, mind you, it's not my opinion, it's the university's opinion that if you do have a GRE score, it means that it's a proxy to take that you are a really smart student, and it's a proxy to tell that you will be successful in the future. And if you are successful in the future, inevitably you will carry on that success to the university, and the university will be pretty much reputable in its rankings. So the universities do give a priority to GRE scores, and the high GRE scores are inevitably favored. So one of the many reasons of writing GRE is that if we want to be in the network or in the peer group of really amazing kids, then we have to write GRE ourselves and really up our score so that we can also take the privileges and benefits of being with remarkable people. Correct? Good. Can you tell me of any other reason why an aspirant must write GRE? Anyone? Good. In addition to being GRE being an magnet to attract students, it also tests people on some skills like critical thinking, logical ability, analytical ability, and comprehension skills, and communication and comprehension skills. Can anyone dispute the fact that these are really important in their life? No. In fact, in all facets of our life, be it business, be it parenting, be it politics, be it anywhere, we need these skills for an excellent life, for a successful life, for a prosperous life. Having these skills is sine qua non for success in future, and these are some skills that are being tested by the GRE so that you can have a great master's life, and by extension, a great life in the future. So, should you have all these skills, nothing can stop you from attaining success. And GRE is a proxy to test all these skills so that you can be assured that you'll be having a great life. Also, the university can be doubly sure that the incoming students are really going to make a mark in their life, and by essence and by extension, give the university some iota of success which can help it make reputable. Clear? Good. In addition to these three reasons, can you think of any other reason why an aspirant must write GRE? One last reason? Anyone? Okay. Yeah? Okay. So, let us say that we all did do our bachelor's degree, but not all of us are going to be meritorious in our bachelor's life. Not all of us are going to be really passionate about their study and really give their 100% after their high school. In fact, most of us do not, right? And what do we have to compensate for this low GPA while we apply for the universities? Because if we apply with only our GPA, we can never be able to make the cut because the competition is intense. So how do we overcome this drawback of low GPA? Well, luckily we have the GRE. A high score in GRE can help us compensate for a low GPA or mediocre GPA and make us be on par with the competitive profiles, and then ensure that somehow we can get our profile accepted by the universities, right? So, in essence, a high GRE score is acting like a second chance at life, because absent GRE, you have no way of reaching the bastions of the high profile universities and never be able to be in the legions of the remarkable people whom you aspire to be with. So, having GRE will ensure that you have a second chance in life, and also ensure that you have a prosperous life which you solely deserve. So, these are some of the reasons why an aspirant usually writes GRE. For all I know, you can have these 4 reasons or 104 other reasons also to write GRE. But whatever be your reason, whatever be your calling to write GRE, I want you to have one, because the examination is going to be rigorous and the demands of the examination can only be met if you have your why right. And it is paramount that you understand why you are writing the GRE before you write the GRE. And I really hope that you do a lot of brainstorming on it and come up with a really robust reason to write your GRE.